Doc Rivers recently became the head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. Whether he deserves the job or not, after so many losses and crucial losses in big games, we'll leave that discussion for another time. But yes, Doc Rivers. We remember him as the coach of the Celtics, the Clippers, Philadelphia 76ers, now Milwaukee Bucks. More importantly, we mostly remember him as a coach. But he was a player once as well. How good was he though? Glenn Doc Rivers was a 6'4", 185-pound guard who played his college career in Marquette. In Marquette, besides several games, he was the team's starting guard for his whole tenure there. He played 89 total games for Marquette and averaged 13.9 points and 4.6 assists. While in college, Rivers also competed in 1982 FIBA World Cup for Team USA and got a silver medal in that competition. He missed the last shot in the finals, but he still was named the tournament MVP. But after his college career and national team stint, Glenn Rivers was drafted in the second round of the 1983 NBA draft as the 31st overall pick by the Atlanta Hawks. The 1983 NBA draft wasn't particularly strong. You had some known names there like Clyde Drexler and Ralph Sampson. Dale Ellis might be one more name that is mostly known. Anyways, Doc Rivers started his player career in NBA as an Atlanta Hawk. In Atlanta, pretty much right away he secured a starting position. He was switched on and off from the starter's duties throughout the season, but all around he was really solid, averaging more than 9 points and 4 assists in just 24 minutes per game. In his very first season, he also got his first playoff experience. It was a quick one though, as Atlanta was eliminated in the first round by Milwaukee Bucks in 5 games. Next year, Glenn Rivers fully secured a starting guard spot, so his minutes increased and so did his production. He set up his new career high in points with 14.1 and actually hit some threes. He attempted only 36 in the whole season, but he made 15 of them, and that's a 41.7% clip. What's also cool, as the time and Doc's career went on, he became a better passer. If for the first few seasons he was looking to score, now he was involving his teammates more, and in his fourth year actually had his first and only double-digit assist average for the season. That's a feat which even by nowadays standards would be considered very good. It happened during the 1986-87 NBA season, and in the very next season, Doc Rivers became an NBA All-Star. Not to ruin his parade, he was a good player, but he was nowhere near the very best NBA point guards. He averaged 14.2 points and 9.3 assists for the season, but just hear out other point guard names that played that year. Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Derek Harper, Mark Price, John Stockton, Terry Porter. Each one of them you would probably think of first before you think of Doc Rivers as a player. Either way, that was his best year as a player, I would say. And that was his only All-Star appearance. Doc played 3 more seasons and in total played his first 8 seasons for the Atlanta Hawks. Interesting that by his last season he was again more of a scorer than a passer, as his points jumped to what would be his career high, 15.2, but his assists dropped all the way down to 4.3. In 1991, he was traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. There, he kinda lost his mojo. He was starting, then coming off the bench. He never found a good role with the Clippers, and after just a year in LA, he was traded to the New York Knicks. Similar issues continued in New York. He was losing playing time, rotating from starting to bench often, and just all around it seemed like he's slowing down a bit. And at 33 years old, it was expected. After just 3 games with New York during the 1994-95 season, Doc was waived. A mere week later, he was picked up by the San Antonio Spurs, which would be his last stop in the NBA as a player. He spent 2 full seasons in San Antonio before retiring from the NBA for good in 1996. In total, Doc Rivers played 864 games in the NBA and averaged 10.9 points and 5.7 assists. So, when you think of him as a player, he was good. It's popular right now in the NBA to kind of separate those elite point guards like Steph Curry, Tyrese Halliburton from others, but back then it wasn't as obvious. Sure, back then there were stars too, and for 1 year, Doc Rivers was an all-star as well. Was he ever a top 5 point guard in the league? No, I don't think so. But he was a solid starter, he was a solid passer in his best years, and he had a very good defensive and leadership skills, which probably is a big reason why he had a pretty successful career as a player. He was that second tier of point guard, if you will. I think in today's terms, he would be your point guard coming off the bench or your Tyus Jones type of guy. A type of guy that coaches would love to have on their team because they know their limits. He was solid all around. He competed and played hard, and that's all you can ask for from a player. So my verdict, he was a pretty good player. Now, of course, you can also say that he successfully has transitioned to being from a player to being the coach in the NBA. I do think as a coach he has gotten a lot of chances others simply just wouldn't get, but if he still gets them, then I guess it's because of his work ethic or something. But what do you think, guys? How good was Doc Rivers as a player? Was he elite in your eyes? Was he good, or is he forgettable? Please let me know by leaving a comment down below. Again, please like the video if you like it, share the video with others if you are in a sharing type of mood, and subscribe either way, because that would make me a very happy camper. Thanks for watching. This is Purple Prince, and I'm out.